zrobić offline. Też se idziesz. To sejdź. Dobra, co myśmy mieli robić? Keeping the peace. The last day. Nauczyć się czytać. No co za małpa, zamyka mi drzwi przed nosem. Nie mamy. No, jeszcze trochę miejsca mamy. A, tam mamy się o 11 stawić.
Mówisz wczesne wstanie?
Mam wczesne, kurka, panie.
To kojący ten Kingdom. Ile dni na niego zbierałeś?
Nie pamiętam. Ale
Już szybko.
Z 1,5 tygodnia? 2. Już są plany na zbieranie na kolejną grę. Znaczy na kolejną grę zbieram.
Może tam tak. Z Marsem.
Surviving Mars. Kobieto, jeść.
Super.
Jeść! Gotuj tam coś. Zobaczymy, czy z jakiegoś garka coś się ukradnie. Wy coś w garku macie? Macie! Masz questa dla mnie? Coś byś chciał?
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Hang on, I know who you are.
Ładnie wygląda, co?
I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse or runs loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. You'll forfeit your wager for that. Got it?
Why for silver?
Do I really have to tell you? Look at yourself, and then look at the others. All they've got to wager is their labor. But you've got coin.
You got coin?
Alright, let's fight then, if you think you can take me.
Hold your horses, laddie. First you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me by beating 2 other regular brawlers. Stephen and a fellow they call Ringlet.
Spoko.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Ratai?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that, and we got everything we need here. We got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armourer. We got a beautiful church and fine alehouses.
Fine ale houses. To mi się najbardziej
How do
podoba.
the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with them?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Don't talk to me about that fucking rabble. A soldier was saying in the alehouse, them barbarians impale people on spikes, rape women. They hold nothing sacred, the filthy heathens.
Dobra, gdzie mamy, z kim my mamy walczyć? A, oni są wszyscy tu. Dobra, złapiemy sobie najpierw Stevena. Steven? W piardol?
Good day to you.
You're Stephen, aren't you? Milan tells me he won't fight me until I beat you.
Oh, yeah? And why would you want to? Well, never mind. I'll fight you if you pay me.
For
What do you
the
say?
love of God, I've come from Skalitz, and all I ask of you is
Miło było. Ale stąd mogę? Mogę. Jeden wpierdol spuszczono.
Good day to you.
Aren't you Ringler? Milan says I have to beat you before he'll take me on.
And you're that blacksmith slag, right? What do you want out of it? You're not living in the dirt here like the rest of us.
Maybe not. But why shouldn't I try and beat some coin out of him too?
Yeah, and you can pass it on to us that need it. If you want to fight me, you dandy, then pay up. Or fuck off.
Naprawdę? Już? Okej. Czy my coś mamy? Czemu ja tego nie mogę nosić? Albo czemu tu ma takiego X-a? Na condition 0. Dobra.
asparagus that'll cut you in half, and cucumbers that'll cure what ails you. Come get them. Hey, look out!
Mr. Taylor.
God be with you.
Oh, with you too.
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
Naturally. Dam ci 50.
Are we agreed?
More.
More. Dobra. 51.
My last offer.
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
Satisfied?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Almost shake on that. 53.
This is a waste of time.
No powiedz od razu, kurde, że chcesz to za 53, a nie muszę zaczynać kurwa od początku.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
What do you say to this?
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
No i 53,5 będzie chciał teraz za to.
What do you say to this?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Is this enough?
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal. No deal then.
To jest chyba najbardziej uciążliwa część tej gry.
Jaka?
Dogadywanie się z vendorami.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
System sejwowania jest trochę uciążliwy, tak naprawdę, dla mnie. Jedyna rzecz, którą znalazłem jako faktycznie uciążliwą.
My last offer.
Well,
Także jak gdzieś ci się powinie noga i akurat się nie przespałeś, czy nie masz jakiegoś kluczowego punktu w grze, że po prostu następuje autozapis, bo jak wczoraj grałem i 4 godziny dzisiaj będę musiał odegrać, nie?
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Wiesz, o czym mówię.
No ja tak miałem, jak odpaliłem jeszcze w prologu.
Aha.
Przeskoczyłem przez znaczy spadłem tak gdzieś, nie wiem, z 20 metrów, nie? I przed tym,
Kulasy połamane.
Tym. A najlepsze było to, że to było na koniu, więc tak.
A no i jeszcze jest bug z koniem, że czasami można się wbić, coś tylko, że z tego konia... Wczoraj tak miałem, stary. To już był taki hiperbug, nie? Odczekałem w mieście na koniu, nie? I zapomniałem wyjąć pochodnie. I zbudził mnie koleś, strażnik. Ta moja postać stanęła w siodle, wiesz o co chodzi? Już stał na koniu, tak jakby stał na ulicy i nie mogłem stary z tego konia zsiąść i musiałem wyłączyć grę i... Rozumiesz? W ten sposób to dla mnie skończyło. No i godzinkę w plecy jestem, godzinę i tam chyba 15 minut. Będę dzisiaj kilka rzeczy musiał zrobić od nowa.
Chyba wszystko, co chcemy naprawić.
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Since it's you.
You won't convince me with that.
Agree?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
20.
This is a waste of time.
Kurwa, this is a waste of time.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure.
Is this enough?
Well,
Is this enough?
I'd almost... Well, a little more.
A, czyli poniżej tego nie zejdziesz.
That's a sum I can live with.
Ej, ty gamoniu. No ale dobra, przynajmniej mamy wszystko ponaprawiane. Dobra, prawie wszystko. Ja mam 66 groszy, mi nam zostało. Ja mówię, że będzie około 11.
Bardzo mi się podoba ta gra, naprawdę jest fantastyczna. Takiego pokrewnego ci przychodzi do głowy? Poza Skyrimem? Tylko, że Skyrim jest bardziej... Do czego zmierzam? Zrobili kilka kroków naprzód w dziedzinie RPG-ów tą grą, moim zdaniem.
Mhm. Nie, no gra jest bardzo fajna. Gra mi się bardzo podoba. Znaczy wiesz co, ja bym jej do Skyrima może nie porównał, ją raczej do Wiedźmina porównał.
Do Wiedźmina.
No.
Trochę, no.
Dobra.
Ale giera niesamowita jest.
Z sobą mam pogadać?
Tam?
Nie, patrzę z kim mam pogadać.
A. Niesamowita gra.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to...
No wczoraj wklepałem 10 level. No.
kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm not
Wiesz, że tam masz... nie pamiętam jak ma na imię ten gość, jak
Cicho,
się
cicho,
włączy.
cicho.
here on a cart.
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robot and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzik, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzik must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's.
No dobra. Miałem dialog.
What am I to do, good folk? Scarlet lies in ruins.
Jeszcze mi się na kichanie zebrało. Idziemy, patrolujemy.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord.
Carrots and apples, take today to put a smile on your face.
This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
The swordsmith lives here.
That'll make you and your family happy.
No, ktoś miskę zostawił na środku.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your people. I don't want...
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in the square. You won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any arms or not?
Yes.
Kiedy ten nowy engine wprowadzają do tego, do War Thundera, do tego, do... No,
Czekaj, bo znowu mam
My
stylkę.
belly's empty again today.
No ja mam wyciszony twój dźwięk z tego, bo tam gram, więc by mi kolidowało.
I think you ought to give Jane something.
I gave her a groschen yesterday, and today she's ruining my business. Have you taken leave of your senses? Why should I give her anything?
Well, you wouldn't want to look like a heartless bastard in front of the whole town, would you?
No, certainly not.
There you go then. Just a coin or two and you'll have an even better name.
Oh, for God's sake. Here you are. And don't come back.
Thank you.
See now? It didn't hurt too much.
He'll hate you now, that I can tell you. But you acted
Oh,
like a good
Lord
Christian.
Almighty!
A farcik ten, nowy engine jest wprowadzany pod koniec miesiąca.
Aha. Ja cały czas zapominam, że grasz w tego.
Old neighbors are living here
No,
now.
pogadamy jak skończysz po prostu, posiedzę sobie, poczekam.
Even so,
Dobra,
you should
dobra.
be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town
No powiem ci,
goes
że
that way,
ze
your
swojego
folk
doświadczenia
will
już
be
zauważyłem, że
in the town.
dużo lepiej się gra
Now
w tą
our
grę w
people
ciszy.
aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke,
Można się
God
bardziej
bless his
mocniej
soul,
wkręcić.
kept it till he was an old man. Are you serious? Then he retired from it. First to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Ale fajnie są te miasta zrobione.
Kapitalnie, w ogóle oprawa graficzna już pracy koncepcyjnej ogrom włożyli niesamowity.
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
Miałbyś córkę ładną, też byś ją trzymał zamkniętą w domu.
Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard.
Troszkę ubolewam, że nie można w koopie grać, tak jak na przykład teraz grać, żebyśmy mogli sobie na przykład we dwóch rycerzy przemierzać te Czechy. To by było fajne, mi się wydaje.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Oh, what's the matter?
Stupid then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me, us, everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want
Good day,
the whole
Henry.
arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Let's move along to the inner bailey.
Mamy co jeść? Mamy.
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel. The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory. God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Be merciful, good people.
Bam, bam, bam.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
There. Satisfied?
Przyszedł se kurczaczka opierdzielić, taki opierdziel dostał.